Welcome to episode number 4 of this Dallas Stars NHL 22 franchise series. And today, and today I'm obviously playing my Dallas Stars NHL 22 franchise series here in obviously NHL 22. Obviously, because I just said that. So like I said, today I'm playing my Dallas Stars NHL 22 franchise. As you can see on the screen, we're about to play the Washington Capitals in Washington, D.C., obviously our nation's capital. So it's Stars at Capitals, I believe it's Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C., obviously our nation's capital. As you can see, Joe Pavelski is leading our team in points, 58 games played, 21 goals, 29 assists, 50 points. But we have a problem. Well, not a problem, but something that's not good. Look at the record for the Dallas. Hopefully you can see it if the lighting's not really bad. We're 20, 29, and 11. Yeah, the 11 is alarming because that's a lot of overtime losses. And I mean, if you look at the Capitals, they have 7. But you say even if we only had say 6 overtime losses, we have 5 more points. And 5 more points, yes, it's only 5 more points, but 5 points is 5 points. And right now, if you can see it, I'll actually flip down the standings so you can see it a little bigger. But as you can see, it says Pavelski leads our team in points. I already said that. I also did some trades because this game we're about to play against the Capitals was on the this game we're about to play against the Capitals was on the trade, or this game we're about to play on the trade deadline, or I don't know what I'm trying to say. The game we're about to play against the Capitals, or the game I'm about to play against the Capitals, is on the trade deadline. I already did, and there's an option where I think it throws you into this trade menu, and it says trade deadline 12 p.m. and it starts you at 6 a.m. and then every minute in real life is 10 minutes in the game or something. So and then I did some trades. I'll show you the trades in a second here, but you can see Blackhawks. There's first place in the Central, Wild second, Predators third, Avalanche fourth, and then one of the 2 wildcard spots because of that little star to the left of the Colorado Avalanche. You can see the Avalanche and then the star to the left. Blues in 5th, Coyotes in 6th. Yeah, we're in 7th. This is not a good year for the Dallas Stars, but I did make some trades to see if we can possibly pull off an upset or shock the world. And somehow get into that last wildcard spot. Is right now we're 17. Avalanche have 68 points. We have 51, so we're 17 points behind a playoff spot. We probably don't want. We only have 22 games left because there's 82 games in the season. We've played 60 games, so we have 22 games left. We probably got to win 17 of them to have a legitimate shot or a chance. Because even if we won 17 games, the Avalanche have to lose. Not saying the Avalanche have to lose 17 games, but if the Avalanche they win even 15 games, and we say win 7, and say we win 17 games, Avalanche win 15, I don't think there's a chance for us. But and they played 62 games, we played 60, and then the Winnipeg Jets are in last place. We were in last place. I don't think we were in last place in the last episode. If you haven't seen that yet, it'll be on the shot in the top right corner right up here. There should be an icon that pops up at the beginning of the video. I don't think in the last episode we were in last place, so we're not in last place. It's better, and we're only 2 points behind 6th, 3 points behind 5th, but then there's a big gap between 4th and 5th. And let's look at the Pacific Division. Ducks first, Canucks second, Golden Knights third, and then the Flames are 4th in that other wildcard spot. Which I believe is actually a second wildcard, or the first wildcard spot, while the Avalanche are in the second wildcard spot. And over in the East, let's look at the East quick before we get into the game, and before I show you the lines and who we traded for. Maple Leafs are in first place right now, or are the best team in the Eastern Conference. Lightning second, Panthers third, Rangers fourth, Canadians in the first wildcard spot. Why not look at division by division? So let's look at the Metro Division first. Rangers 1, Hurricanes 2, Blue Jackets 3, Penguins 4 in that one of the 2 wildcard spots. And then Atlanta Division, that's Central, Atlantic, Maple Leafs first, Lightning second, Panthers third, Canadians 4th in that, I believe that, and the Canadians are in the first wildcard spot, while the Penguins are in the second wildcard spot. But let's show you. I'm gonna show you who we traded for. I don't think you can see who the transaction. Well, maybe. Is there a way to see it? Well, there's roster moves. Maybe on their roster moves? No, that's not the right one. Well, here's the lines. We have some new players. Yeah, we have Claude Giroux. Yes, we got him from the Flyers. We got Trevor Zegras from the Ducks. I don't know how that happened. Still have Joe Pavelski, obviously. We have Andre Burakovsky from the Avalanche. Still have Rupa Hintz. Jason Robertson, he's back. He was out from like November to February with, I don't know what the injury was, but he was out like 3 months with an injury. He's back, finally. We have Tomas Hertl from the Sharks. We got him via trade. We still have Saden. Luke Glendening we still have. Blake Tomo we still have. Rhett Foster we still have. Michael Raffo we still have. Defensemen. Miro Hastings we still have. We got Devon Toews from the Avalanche. Same trade. It was part of the same trade where we got Burakovsky from the Avalanche. Still have Yanni Hagenpää. Still have Esa Lindell. Andre Setero we still have. And then Alex Petrovic, we still have him. He was just down in the AHL, and I called him up because I traded 2 defensemen, John Klimberg and Ryan Suter. And then for offense, I traded Jamie Benn, our captain, which in real life has a no movement clause. And the only way he can be traded is if he waives it. I don't think he's going to do that. But in this game, he didn't have a no movement clause, so I traded him, traded Alexander Radulov, I traded John Klimberg, Ryan Suter. I also traded Denis Gurianov. I might be forgetting a few players I traded. But either way, it's Giroux, Zegras, Pavelski, Robertson, Hintz, Burakovsky, Hertl, Saden, Glendening, Raffl, Fatsa, Tomo. That's the 4 offensive lines, or the 4 forward lines. 4 forward lines, and then the 3 defensive lines. Hastings, Toews, Lindell, Hagenpää, Setera, Hastings, Toews, Lindell, Hagenpää, Setera, and Petrovic. And then the goalies, I traded for one more goalie. I got John Gibson from the Anaheim Ducks. And then our backup is Jake Ottinger. And then our scratches, Joe Hanley, left defenseman, Ty Dellandrea, center, and then Joe Esperanza, center as well. So now let's get into the game right now. Let's get it. So, yeah, and by the way, the Anaheim Ducks, I don't know how they traded John Gibson and Trevor Zegras, because the Ducks are first place in the Pacific Division. They have 91 points, and they're the first place in the Pacific, or they're first place in the Pacific Division with 91 points, and they're the best team in the league. And they traded away Trevor Zegras and John Gibson. I don't know how that happened, but if we don't make the playoffs this year, then we're set up for next year, because we have, like I said, John Gibson, Trevor Zegras, Tomas Hertl, Andre Burakovsky, Devon Toews. This is only the team, hopefully, next year, and possibly this year. If we take like a 6-7-8 winning streak, then hopefully during that 6 or 7-8 winning streak, hopefully the Avalanche go on like a 5-game losing streak, so we didn't go up to standing, because you never know. I mean, yes, we only have 1 month to turn it around, but if we catch fire, we'll be catching fire at the right time. That's the end of the game right now. So yeah, I mean, if you look at that now, we have Pavelski still has, I think he's a superstar SPAT there, but we have Gibson, which I believe is just a star, but he has like SPAT or like traits. Same thing with Claude Giroux. And now over on the other side, obviously the Capitals have Alexander Ovechkin, their captain, which is the player right there. They also have John Carlson, a defenseman, and Denny Konstantov. I completely botched his name. He's a center, and Ovechkin's a left winger. I'm not sure who our captain is now, because obviously I traded our other captain. So look at that. We have a 91 offense now, an 83 defense. That's not that good, but we have a 90 goalie. And we have a better offense, because you can see the highlighted offense. I mean, we have a better offense than the Capitals and a better goalie. And they have a better defense by 4. So, yeah. Solid traditional in 4 minutes. Still pro, honest, trainer, adaptive. Let's get into the game right now. Let's get it. And the Capitals, I'm not sure what their record is. But... well, I forgot their record. I'm not sure if they're in a playoff. I don't think they're in a playoff spot. They're not, because I show you the standings. I'm not sure how close they are, though. So team, we got John Gibson, Claude Giroux, I forgot him, Trevor Zegras, and I said Burakovsky, Taves. I don't know. Especially the Ducks, because they were the best team in the league, and they traded away John Gibson and Trevor Zegras. CPU, remember that. Let's watch the presentation. James Sabalski. They're 25-30 and 7, or they're 25-30 and 7. Here we go. Zegras versus Backstrom on the face-off. Zegras number 46 making his Stars debut along with like 4 other players or whatever. As we're on your way here in DC, and that's a goal right away by Anthony Mantha. That's a good start for all our new players. I just got a 17 goal a season. He scored what, like 30 seconds in. Yeah, so Vetchton, Batcher, and Mantha on that top line. Obviously for us, it's Giroux, Zegras, and Pavelski. And we won the face-off. Back to number 10. Here's Giroux. I believe number 10 is Taves. As Taves is on that first defensive line with Hastenin. Here's Backstrom. Here's Orlov. Carlson down low. Vetchton. And what a hit. Down low. Vetchton. Glove save Dibson. We'll pass it out behind the net to number 10, who just got rocked. Picked up, though, by Hastenin, who turned it over. We almost turned it over. Now Pavelski turned it over. This should go really bad, really quick here, as we're 3.5 minutes in, blocked by Pavelski. Joe Pavelski. Here we go. Here's Pavelski. Pass right to the slot, went through everyone. Zegras in the corner, saved by, I don't know who their goalie is. Running from Pavelski, stopped by Samsonov. That's our goalie, because obviously it was Holtby, but now he's on the, well, is on the Dallas Stars, but he's down in the AHL. I sent him down. And I did trade away Ben Bishop and Anton Hudobin, and then, like I said, Braden Holtby is down in the AHL. Here we go, right up front, Zegras! Save, rebound! Zegras had 2 chances, stopped both by Samsonov. I'm not sure how number 10 is still out there after, what, 7 minutes. Here's Orlov. Wilson went to the slide. Another dangle. Did not go. Here's Burakovsky. Here's Taves. I feel like he's been out for an hour and a half. Score! Devon Taves with his first goal as a Dallas Star, his 3rd goal of the season, and we're tied. 3rd goal of the season, 7:35 into the hockey game. His 3rd goal of the year and his 1st goal in a Dallas Stars uniform. 1-1 here in D.C. 12:25 to go in the first period. 1-1. Assisted by Burakovsky. Here's Robertson, who got crunched. Here's Van Riemsdyk. Here's Tempe. You didn't miss any of that. The Capitals have the puck around in the neutral zone. 11:33 to go in the first period. 1-1. Shots are 5-4 in favor of Dallas. Hits 3-2 in favor of the Capitals. Time attack, about a minute more for the Taps. Passing, they have 100%. We have 88%. Face-offs 2-1 in favor of Dallas, and like I said, and then no penalties for either side. Anyway, back the other way. Poached it the way by Burakovsky. Taps keep the putt though. Down low. I can't get around this guy. Right in front. Stopped by Dibson. Here's Lindell. Robertson to his left. He's got it. Shot from long range. Stopped and held up by the net area of Samsonov. Okay, Capitals 25 wins, 30 losses, 7 overtime losses, and a total of what? 57 points, I believe it said. It's 25 times 2 is 50 plus 7 is 57. The Dallas Stars have lost their last 4 games. Obviously, we have 51 points. Well, the Capitals have 57. Saden has laid out that guy, but then that guy just laid out Lindell. I already kind of tell, knock on wood, that this team is kind of better. And that's Ison and Dallas' hurdle to send it down the ice. They went through everyone. The team store, yeah, whatever. Shot 6-5 in favor of Dallas. Owns some face-off for us. Here we go, 3rd line out there for both teams. Dallas says they're 4-5-1 in their last 10. But like I said, they lost their last 4 straight. Here we go, right out in front. Or was passed away back there. Here's Eller, backhander stopped by Dibson. Passed it out, Lindell, hurdle. Anyway, I already can tell not to win this team's a little bit better than the team before this. Here we go, hurdle behind the net. Right out in front, back door! And Saden, the pass was broken up, but that was good feed by Hurdle to Saden. 6.5 minutes to go. 1-1 game here in our nation's capital. Here's Yanni Hakanpää. So they got via free agency this past offseason, I believe. Here we go. Passed up ahead, and that got broken up. Here's Hurdle. Or excuse me, not Hurdle, but here's the Capitals. Dumped it in. 5:20 to go. I knew that big hit was coming, so I did get the butt out right away. Here's Sekera. Sadin to his right. Gets it to Sadin. He shoots! Saved by Samsonov. Sekera got crunched into the boards. He got hit into Tomorrow. Here's Mantha, who scored the only goal for the Caps so far. Poke check by Sekera. Sekera being Superman. Here we go. Pass back to Fatsa. And I meant to pass it to the point. For some reason, he passed it to the slot. Here's Ovechkin. Poke checked away by Fatsa. Honkenpod got hit into the boards. Fatsa did it though. Overhead Toma. This is our fourth line out here. I want to bring first line. Rafa would hit the putt. I just dumped it in, but everyone was changing. Or as they were supposed to be changing. I'm not sure if they did change. Here we go. Knocked off at the line by Zedrus. First line is out there. Here we go. Here's Pavelski, and he got hit to Tomorrow. Now Zedrus follows up. Missed the net. Taves. Pavelski blocked. 20 seconds. I don't realize how little time there was. 8 seconds. One last rush for the Capitals. Here's Kuznetsov. And right to the slot. Ovechkin! Saved by the goaltender. Dips in. Went behind the net. And time runs out. What a period. It was a fun period. It's a good period. 1-1 after 1 here in D.C. 7-7 on the shots. Obviously 1-1 on the goals. 8-4 for the Capitals on hits. Time attack. We have about, well, they have 2 minutes and 35 seconds. We have 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Passing, 73% for us, 96% for them. Face-offs 3-2 in favor of the Capitals, so there's only 5 face-offs the entire period, and then no penalties and no power plays for either side. Taves is the only goal for the Stars, and then Mantha is the only goal for the Capitals. The goals were 1-1, shots were 7-7, face-offs were 3-2 in favor of Washington. Let's see in the second period here in D.C. Stars won, Capitals won. I mean, yeah, it's only a tie game, but I think this team, if we don't make the playoffs this year, which I don't think we are going to because we're 17 points behind the Avalanche, if we don't make it this year, which I don't think we are, never know though. I think next year is our year though. If we don't make regardless if we make the playoffs this year or not, I think next year is our year. That's turned over. Mantha Backstrom, he scores. Backstrom was 8th goal of the year. That was a turn. That was like a 2-on-0 right there. Nicholas Backstrom, 8th goal of the year, and the Capitals retake the lead here in D.C. I don't know what that was. It was just a weird turnover. Oh, a bad turnover. Assisted by Mantha, scored like the first goal for Washington. There's Giroux. It's bumped from behind. Here we go, right on front. Zedrus! That's an elbow to the head, man! That's a penalty, isn't it? Right on in front! I didn't go. Pavelski from long range. Blocker save Samsonov. Kicked out by Giroux, where no one was. Picked up by someone. And now it's Backstrom back the other way. I'm not sure why. You just let him skate right in. Right on in front, score! Mantha with a slapper from the slot. 7th goal of the game, and I don't know what the heck that was. 18th goal of the year, and everything I said, everything I said earlier, where regardless of if we make the playoffs this year or not, next year's our year. I don't know if that's the case. Well, I shouldn't say that because this is only one game, and but either way, this is just not good because we gotta get our defense up. Here's Robertson back the other way, trying to go right back, round in front, blocked by Carlson, the defenseman, back the other way, round in front. Backstrom save, dips in, and he will cover it. 4:48 to go, or excuse me, 14:48 to go in the second period. Gibson's 36-15-0. Samsonov's 14-23-0. Here we go. And we lose the face-off right on for Orlov. Stopped by Dipson. Ovechkin now the captain. And Backstrom. What a save by Dipson. Ovechkin again. The Capitals are buzzing right now. Poach checked away. Taves is laid out. Turned it over, and then he slowed to his feet. Poach checked away. And, oh, that's a delayed offside. Caps have to touch up. Here's Robertson. And I wanted to pass it to Burakovsky. Instead, it went down the ice. Carlson has it. Here we go. We got to at least one before the period ends. Here we go. Back the other way. Mantha got the putt. Poach checked away. And eventually we did the putt as the Capitals are really starting to trap us in the neutral zone. They're starting to take over this game. 11 minutes to go. Here's Kuznetsov. Back the other way, and Burakovsky picked it off. And I got picked off himself. We haven't been in our offensive zone in like forever, it feels like. Here's Sadin trying to spark something. That didn't really work though. What a hit! And that's a trip! And that's offside because I think Staten was way offside. Mantha won over from the hat trick. That should be a trip because they didn't trip me. Season ranked, we're 30th in the NHL points-wise, so we're third to last. Here we go, and then the Capitals, I don't know what it said. But either way, there's 32 teams in the NHL, we're 30th at points-wise. Here we go, now a little jam shot. Here's Wilson, just got nailed by Staten, and then Oshie got nailed by someone. I believe it was Yanni Hakanpää. Here we go, Glendening, right on in front of that blocked. Staten has the putt though, in the trapezoid. Now right on in front, he got decked. And here we go, here's Eller, 7:25 to go in the period. That got dumped in. 7 minutes to go. We had at least 1-0 before the period ends here. We can come back here. Here's Hurdle, trying to spark something. Here's Staten. Right on in front, safe rebound! Picked up by the Taps, 5:50 to go. And poached away and stolen by Hurdle, but then Eller stole it back. Shot blocked. And that just got sent down the ice on goal, so no icing. I don't know why it was sent down the ice like that. Here we go. Here's Eller. Got nailed at the blue line. Here we go. Up ahead, Hurdle. Here we go. Trying back to Staten. Hurdle! What a save by Samsonov. Passes out. Here's Hathaway. 4:20 to go. Or excuse me, 3:20 to go. And now Ben's Riemsdyk missed the net. Here's Giroux. Here's Staten trying to split like 3 guys here. Over to Giroux. Here we go. Here's Hastings. Shot right into the neck area or high chest area of Samsonov. Top 10 in hits. Oshie is 8th. Here we go. Our first line against their 4th line. We can't win a face-off though, and we still off the top we lose a face-off like 8. Taps lead the face-off like 8-3 here. Here we go. Here's Dow, and he got around the boards, right on in front, save, and was side of the net stopped by the goaltender. And Pavelski turned it over. Now Zedras has it, looking for a buzzer beater, splits by a die, shot, glove save by the goaltender, and then Carlson has it, 1 second, not in and over, but period over. We're not playing baseball. Period over, 3-1 Capitals, as they scored 2 goals in the second period. We scored none, and we're down by 2 going into the third. Shots 12-12, but we have 1 goal on 12 shots. The Capitals have 3 goals on 12 shots. But yeah, no penalties for either team, although there should have been a few on the Capitals in my opinion. Let's in the third period with the Capitals up 3-1. I mean, it's not over yet. If we didn't get 1, then I'll fire up, and hopefully it'll fire up our team if we didn't hit 1. We got it in that goal though. To lose a face-off again. Face-off's only, what, 9-3 now? Here's Mantha looking for a hat trick here. Here's Zedras. And almost turned it over. He did turn it over to Mantha. And he missed the net. And I didn't mean to do that. And that's an icing against Dallas. Just over a minute into the third. Top 10 in assists. Backstrom's 8th. Passing, 66% is not going to go well. But also, it's like, come on, boys. I forgot what's in the face-off. That's blocked by Pavelski, but Pavelski doesn't get the punt. Orlov's got it. Or not Orlov, and now it's turned over. Backstrom passes it back. Stopped by Dixon over the net. And now in front, and I passed it out. Mantha, right on in front, another save. And I keep passing it out. I don't know why I'm doing that, but yeah, we're just getting bottled up in the neutral zone by the Capitals. Back the blue line now in their own zone. Here's Ovechkin. Here's Backstrom. Let's fight our team up. We're sloppy with the puck. We turn it over again behind the net. Gibson standing on his head right now. It could be like 5-1 or 6-1. Zedras, it's plumbed in the corner. We've been studying our own zone for about 10,000 years, it feels like. Here we go. Here's Orlov. Here we go. And now, right out in front. Backdoor stop, intercepted by Taves. We finally have the puck. Here's Pavelski with a shot. Might have stemmed the goalie. Here we go. And I don't know why. That guy just got leveled. Here we go. And that guy just got leveled, I think. How about the other way? Come on, Pavelski. Do something. Here we go. Here's Carlson. Missed the net. 12 minutes to go. We gotta get a goal here. I mean, there's another ice in against Dallas. 11:43 to go. I mean, Robertson's an A. He's an alternate captain. I'm not sure who our captain is still. Might be Pavelski. Here we go. 3-1 Capitals. 11:43 to go. Come on. Here's Orlov. Post checked away. Pavelski's a foot race to the punt. And he lost it. There's Wilson. Here's Kuznetsov. Back the other way. I don't know how he got way. He didn't miss anything. The Capitals still have the puck in our zone. 10:30 to go in regulation. 3-1 Capitals. Now to the slot. I didn't mean to do that because here we go. Here's Pavelski. Up ahead Robertson. I mean, come on. Come on, boys. Here we go. Here we go. Let's did it. Let's did it. Here we go. What the heck was that, Lindell? Here we go. Here's Kuznetsov. I tried to lay him out. For some reason, not by him. Sadin back checks and it's the putt. It's pestered. Only 8 minutes to go, and this is just, we cannot hit the... Why did you I was literally passing to the Pavelski who changed. I didn't realize that until after I passed it, so it's an ice in it. And I mean, in this period, I mean, we haven't had... Here we go. We've only won 3 face-offs. Make that 4 finally. Here we go. Here's Lindell. Up ahead Hurdle. Can we get something going, please? Got around the die. Come on. Here's Pavelski. Right around in front. Let's fight. I'm sick of this. It's Tempe and Devon Taves. It's the only Dallas goal. Fighting in the right circle of the tap zone. And I just won the fight. Maybe that'll fire us up. As Taves scored a goal. And he scored the only goal for Dallas. And he's now won a fight. Hopefully that'll pump us up. 5 minutes for fighting for both dies. I don't think there's any additional penalties or anything. So 5-on-5 face-off in the right circle of the Capitol zone. 6:57 to go. We're down 3-1. Hopefully that'll fire us up. Maybe Hakanpää with a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. I don't know what this is. It's to it. Here we go. Here's Hurdle. Here's Lindell. Back door. How did that not go? How did that not go in with 5:57 to go? Oh my goodness gracious. I want to see that. How did that not go? How did that not? I also want to see who our captain is. I know I mean, how did that not go? I mean, we did it. He like shot. I don't know what that was. I don't know why he didn't shoot it right away. Also, I wanted to see who our captain was. So I'm going to do that quick. But yeah, it's not letting the dies. I mean, the Taves scoring the only goal for Dallas. I mean, we're only on 3-1. There's only 6 minutes to go, though. So our captain might be on the bench, if I can ever get to the bench. The bench is not over there. The bench is over here. I didn't see some A's. Oh, I see an A. See a couple A's. I think Sadin's an A. Hintz is an A. I'm not exactly sure. Well, I can see an A on 91, which I believe is Sadin. No, it's 21, which is Robertson. An A on... So it's like the Rupe Hintz, number 24, and Jason Robertson, number 21, are both alternate captains. I don't see our captain, though. And it looks like Sadin's also an A. Because I think you get 3 A's. I don't think we have a captain. I don't see him. I see 3 A's though. I see not him. Sadin, he has an A. I don't know what's happening is here you have a captain and then 2 alternate captains, or you just have 3 alternate captains, because then you see an A there. It might be really hard to see, but it's not A. How do I zoom? And then you can see 2 A's right there. Right there and right there. So I think right now I just have 3 A's. I don't think we have a captain. They're not wasting all that time. Only 6 minutes to go in the game now. So I don't know how in the world that did not go. Here we go. 6 minutes to go, just under 6 minutes to go. We need 2. At some point, I probably have to pull our goalie. Here we go. We lose a face-off again. Here's Shalowski. I think killed him. Surprised that wasn't interference, but that's kind of late. Here's Hathaway. As it did hit. Here we go. Here's Hathaway with a shot blocked by Hottenbach. Up ahead now. Glendening just got nailed to Tomorrow. Here's Eller. And I don't know how we didn't hit the putt. Here's this guy busting right in. Come on, we gotta get the putt to pull our goalie. Come on. I mean, wasting all this time. Throw it out. Come on. Here we go. I'm pulling him. I think there might be a way to do it without pausing, but I don't know. So there's only 2:28 to go. That's the thing. That clock goes pretty fast. Here we go. Top line out there, I think it says. Or it's not our top line, it's Satan's out here, but extra attacker. Here we go. Right on in front. Stopped by the goaltender. Picked up by Glendening. Right on in front. What a save by the goaltender. And we still have the puck. 30 has it. Blocked by the guy in front. And stolen by Satan. Over Glendening. He scores! And we're not dead yet. 58 seconds to go. And it's 3-2. Glendening. Off the feed from Satan. 58 seconds to go. And it's 3-2. Glove sign on some Sornoff. 3-2. Top line out there for both teams. At least for offense. And I believe defense too. And we win the face-off. Up ahead. I'm pulling him again. Giroux, I'm so nervous. If we can come at the time of the game. Oh my goodness. I'm so actually nervous. I know it's only a video game. Here we go. We actually have our top line out there now. Here we go. And Giroux just hit the Tomorrow. Come on. Pressure him. You can't let him. Come on. Get over there. Come on. Do poke check. Here we go. That's the other way. Burakowski. Over. Cedrus lost the putt. And he got by a guy. Now Ovechkin, he scores into the empty net with 34.9 to go. And that'll be all she wrote. Man, we got within one, or we got back to a 1-goal deficit. Ovechkin with the empty netter, assisted by Backstrom. Now Mantle in for a hat trick here. And it's not like got that. It's saved by Dipson. But unfortunately, we're going to lose this game. Poach checked away. I'm just not. And so there's a power play for us. The first penalty of the game comes in the final half a minute of the period, or half a minute of the game. It's not Mantha. Mantha. I guess at this point, I mean, I don't. There's 22 seconds left. But I guess, I guess I'll pull our goalie. Why not 6-on-4? Here we go. We win the face-off. Robertson with a shot. Stopped by the goalie. What a hit! No, trying to go back door. I didn't mean to ram right into the goalie, but I didn't realize he had the puck. 12.4 to go. Top 10 in goals. Ovechkin second behind, I believe, Austin Matthews, it said. So 6-on-4. 12.3 to go. We're down by 2, though. If we were down by 1, we'd have a chance, but down 2, I just don't think that's going to happen. Here's Robertson with a shot stopped by Sam Sornoff. And these last few seconds are dragged out here. 9.1 to go. I mean, it's unfortunate. We're going to drop another game, and it's going to move our losing streak to 5 games, and make our playoffs hope still down the drain at this point. We lose the face-off. Carlson has it. No icing is there on the penalty kill, and that will be the game. We lose 4-2. We got back within a goal. It's that Glendening goal with the goalie pulled, but unfortunately we pulled him again, and then they did the empty netter by Ovechkin, who had an assist, and after the goal, at the end, it should have 21-20, but unfortunately we lose the game 4-2. Both teams scored a goal in the third. After the only goal scored for the Capitals in the third was the empty netter. Glendening scored our second goal, while Taves scored our first goal. And I said that in the wrong order. Backstrom's the first star with 1 goal, 3 assists, and 3 hits. We got out hit 21-15, but the Stars did not shoot the Capitals 21-20, but time of attack, they had like 3 minutes more than the Capitals did, and we lose the game 4-2. It's unfortunate. By the way, I know I said that episode number 5, which is the next episode of a series, I didn't say it in this episode, which is episode number 4, but in episode number 5, then I said this in episode number 1, that episode number 5 will be the last game of the regular season. That might be the case, it might not be. It will be if the Stars have somehow clinched a playoff spot by then, or if they have a chance to clinch a playoff spot in the last game of the regular season. But if they're going into the last game of the regular season, eliminated from the playoffs, then I won't be filming the last game of the regular season. So I won't be filming the last game of the regular season if the Stars are eliminated from the playoffs going into the last game of the regular season. But if they're clinched the playoff spot by then, which I don't think that's going to be the case, but if somehow that is the case, I will film the last game of the regular season, and I will film the last game of the regular season if the Stars have a chance to clinch a playoff spot in the last game of the regular season. But if they have been eliminated from the playoffs going into the last game of the regular season, I won't film the last game of the regular season. So, next episode of the series will be the last game of the regular season here in Season 1, or it will be opening night for Season 2. I will do all the off-season stuff off camera, so next episode of the series in this game will be the last game of the regular season in Season 1, which is this season, obviously, or opening night for Season 2. At this point, I mean, yeah, it'll be one of the two. Last game of the regular season here in Season 1, which is this season, or opening night for Season 2. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The next video on this channel will most likely be the next episode of my MLB The Show 22 post-season series. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. OJ has time closing the board. OJ has time closing the board. If you like this episode, hit the like button. Subscribe if you have yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandma, and grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And I'm gonna see you in episode number 5 of this Dallas Stars NHL 22 franchise series. See you in episode number 5. And you don't let a bacon and go Stars.